Hello. This is a camcorder check. Camcorder check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Camcorder check. Camcorder check. Are you hearing me loud and clear? Over. Just a quick message, guys. Right. Like the last time I tried to use this thing, I got halfway through the speech, and then it just disconnected. You know, after you're like halfway through, and then it just suddenly says, YouTube is disconnected, reconnect. You know, it pisses me off, man. But the last speech I put up on YouTube, I just put a speech up yesterday about silicon chips and the connection to us all shrinking from obelisks into cobblestones and the elements, and well, it's there anyway. But when I checked it out, I always watch through my videos to make sure that they're okay. And if they're not over an hour long, they tend to get like 40 minutes or something, 42 minutes into the video, and then the picture ceases. It just pauses, but the sound carries on, if you know what I mean. So you can still listen to what I'm saying, but you can't see me like pointing to the silicon chips and that kind of stuff. And I've had no feedback or anyone saying, oh wow, why does it freeze at 40 odd minutes? It might only happen on my computer, I don't know. I'd just like to know if anyone's seen that, like, you know, and get back to me and say, oh yeah, well, you know, from my calculations, I'm not getting much feedback anyway. So it appears that like Google are blocking things, you know, because I tell the fucking truth, like, you know what I mean, I say like it is. Well, anyway, to cut a long story short, I've been watching quite a lot of YouTube recently, and it's starting to get to me, guys. And knowing that Google have tapped into it all, and I feel like a mug, to be honest. I don't know if you lot feel like that. Like, even if you're doing truthing or anything, because we should have all digested the truth by now. Any videos we've seen that says like, oh, you know, the Queen's a paedophile, or, you know, the Queen makes kids kiss her feet in Canada, and those kinds of truth type, mind-blowing, like, blow the roof off the gaff kind of facts, like, that's all we need, isn't it? It's just to know the truth. Hang on, I went like that. I don't want people say like, that's a Masonic fucking sign or something, like, or you know, it gets a bit ridiculous, you know. YouTube, there's a thing called YouTube mania. Right, I've sussed it out. It's like there's a YouTube mania, believe it or not. I'm not part of it. If you watch my videos, and most of them are music, aren't they, whatever, I don't just go on speech and just go, oh yeah, well, and this guy's a Freemason, and this guy must be in the Illuminati. I don't do all that. I just sort of spill the beans on certain things that most people don't talk about, right? But when it gets to the point where it's like, say I sat back and I went, you know, just casually, not actually doing any signalling, or, you know, as a, oh, whoa, check it out, man, put it on a slow motion, like, and so like the words come say, Illuminati hand sign. You know, it is getting a bit stupid, isn't it? Like, YouTube mania is a bit like, you know, like, knock it on the head, guys. Get your head back to sensibility and think about what you were before you went onto YouTube, and, you know, think about the truth getting out and all that, by all means. But when you start throwing stones at each other, it gets a bit ridiculous, you know what I mean? Alright, and I've got like YouTube mania myself, because like, what happens is you'll watch things, say you could watch a couple of videos, a couple of YouTube videos, and your mind gets this springboard effect of like, I must do a speech about that, about what I know about that. You know, say like I watch a video that says like, Jimmy Savile shags dead bodies in hospital, and I might have like a video or something in my collection on my videos of Jimmy Savile do, and I'll go, oh, like, because I've seen it on YouTube, let's get the springboard effect going. Oh, I've got like a video about that people might want to watch, about Jimmy Savile talking about like, where he's, you know, he's shagging dead bodies and that, like, freak of nature, horrible sausage meat weirdo thing, Jimmy Savile. Butchers should name sausages after him, shouldn't he? You know what I mean? That's what we should be doing, like the Jimmy Savile sausage. all sorts of that's what should be going on. But anyway, has anyone out there had YouTube Mania, the same thing, where you watch a video and you just get this compelled, it's like you're compelled to put a message out yourself and say, YouTube Mania, YouTube Mania, well, like, I've got to tell the world what I know. And we need to calm down, right, you know what I mean? We need to take a step back, right? Hang on. Hand sign gesture. Just done a Masonic hand sign gesture. You know, avoid the YouTube Mania trap, guys. You know, don't fall into it. Just do what you want to do, say what you want to say, you know what I mean? Because I've seen loads of innocent people on YouTube being accused of being guilty of things and they're not actually doing anything wrong. So I think they're all spies. Anyone who does that kind of thing, they're spies and disinformation agents, aren't they? If they point things out, and that's how petty it gets. You know, if I started putting videos going like, oh, I saw like so and so do a hand gesture in his video, like, and it's getting a bit petty, and that's kind of like bum steering from the initial, like, you know, from someone putting a video up in the first place, yeah. But anyway, this is my final point. So that's the first point. Does my video pause at 42 minutes on the last video upload? Anyone get back to me? If anyone's out there, anyone's awake like enough to watch my videos and tell me that they're actually watching them, like, so that, you know you're not watching them, like, right? You don't have to, you don't want to, like, obviously. Does it pause? Tell me yeah or no, that's all I want to know, right? Have you got YouTube Mania, where you're sort of thinking, I've just seen someone talking about, like, Jimmy Savile, so I've got to make a video about Jimmy Savile. Yeah, I get it myself, I just want to know, right? And third point, why? You know, we all know that Google, I'm speaking dead fast because it might cut off. I'm trying to get it done before, you know, so I press to stop recording using the camcorder, the webcam. Illuminati hand sign gesture. But my last point is, we all know Google's corrupt, right? We all know that YouTube is corrupt now because Google have bought it out. And there's all kinds of trappings and that, like, right? Now my suggestion is, guys, please get back to me. Let's have a petition, right? A petition, right? Someone put some messages, someone speak to me, someone, like, get back to me, someone make a communication of, like, you know, anything other than, oh, you know, you're Illuminati, you're making hand signs and that. You know, some kind of real, you know, gestures, like, right, speak to me. Someone here allowed to speak or something, like, what? Cat got your tongue. Well, I suggest we have a Google blackout day. A national or worldwide, maybe a month, not a day, a month, a Google blackout month, where all of us, as many people as possible, thousands of people around the world, we all got to get our heads together, right? And we promise not to switch on Google for anything, the search engine, you know what I mean? Or we don't switch on YouTube, or, you know, the Google Hangouts, or the Google, anything to do with Google, man. Leave it off. Leave off your computers, leave off your phones, leave it all off, and I'm wondering, what would it be like, man? What would the effect be like on the whole internet thing if millions of us all got our heads together in agreement and we all agreed for like a month not to do anything to do with Google? If we have to use the internet, we go on Firefox or Bing or one of the alternative search engines, and we don't go anywhere near YouTube. Do you understand, guys? We just avoid it like a drug. Because I packed Facebook in, and I was getting addicted to Facebook, but I did pack it in. I did the turkey. I was like, yo, I gotta check me old pals from school from Facebook. See if me brothers, sisters, and cousins are talking on Facebook. Cause I get cold turkey. I was in the corner of the room like that, like. It's cold turkey, and like, but I got through it, like, I managed to pack it in, like, I haven't done it since, like, I'm clean now, you know what I mean, I'm Facebook clean now. But I was thinking, like, I wonder if we all did that, like, could anyone get back to me on that, like, or like, I'm in total agreement. I wonder if millions of us, imagine we could crash Google completely if we just refused to use the service, and then somehow work it out where, I mean, let's fuck YouTube off completely, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Let's just fuck it off, innit? And or start an alternative sites or something, like. We've got to stop them in the tracks, guys. They're spying on everyone and all kinds of shit, man. Anyone got any opinions on that? Anyway, I'm going to stop recording just in case it cuts me off and I lose the whole message. So, thanks for watching. The 2 thumbs up is an Illuminati hand sign. Fucking hell. I've got an itchy face, okay? I've got an itchy nostril, alright? I can't help it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Get back to us if you're in agreement, like, because I think we should. Has anyone got any ideas? Is anyone up for it? Like, stop using Google and YouTube for the whole month, guys. Can you do it, guys? Can you do it? I can. Starting now.